Before the Supreme Magister came to power, our military was weak and inefficient. It was undependable and a great embarrassment to our country.
No.
However, once General Victor Landon became leader,
Yay.
it was only 10 short years before the Tatarian military became one of the greatest of its time.
Haha.
In the War of the Oceans, our army had devastating and humiliating losses. The result of this was a very weak and dying country. Even more depressing, we as a country had the 6th strongest military. It was nearly impossible for the Tatarian army to be rebuilt because it was so badly damaged. The major cause of this was because of the previous powerless leader and our unmotivated troops.
Stupid.
Tatario endured defeat after defeat until they could take no more. General Landon knows the magnificent potential of the Tatarian military. He has, without hesitation, created his ideal army that is only continuing to strengthen. Frankly, Tatario had absolutely no hope after losing the War of the Oceans. At least not until the military was entirely reconstructed. Now, Tatario has stronger men, which allow us to have a fighting chance and a higher probability of triumphing over any enemy. Phrygia may have over 500,000 more men than we do, but they have weak soldiers and an even weaker leader. We proudly say that our military is more dynamic and effectual than ever. What our leader wants, our leader gets. No questions asked. In the future, we will have full and entire control over surrounding areas. Our leader soon hopes to take over weaker nations such as Jinan and Jian, so we can have a stronger army and more land. Eventually, the people of Tatario will control the world, and thanks to the purity of the military and the wisdom of the Supreme Magister, everyone will be prosperous. Our country will become one of the most powerful countries ever known, as long as our military stays as vigorous as our leader, General Landon. Without our army, our country would wither into nothing. This is why we need you, a loyal citizen of Tatario. Nothing will be more rewarding than fighting alongside your fellow brethren in the great conquest to expand our country. Fortunately, for people who do not wish to join the army, they can at least be able to donate and devote their time to the greater cause. We highly advise someone with great strength and nationalism to join the army, but if they cannot, we ask for their help in factories and building machines and other war necessities. Donations of any kind, from sending food to the troops to working at on-base medical centers, are needed, and it is up to the people of Tatario to make it happen. Thus, we need you to contribute to your country's military and become a part of the careful planning it takes and the strong citizens we need in order to take down our enemies. Thankfully, there are many ways this goal can be achieved. Tatario's Army, Navy, and Air Force has improved immensely over the years. This being said, we as a nation went from having the 6th biggest military to having the 2nd in a matter of years. Tatario plans to take over many countries inferior to us and expand our borders. We may have the 2nd largest military, but we are the greatest nation. Long live the Supreme Magister. Long live Tatario.